How much do you love food?
I mean, I'm pretty obsessed with it. It's a major thing I do daily.
Are you a loyal fan of food? Though, like to get a tattoo of a McDonald's recipe?
Receipt.
Receipt, right.
Receipt. Yeah, I don't think I'm that dedicated. Unless it was like one of those B-Dub challenges and I got it for free if I ate it all. Okay, no.
That would be terrible.
Sorry.
Well, a Norwegian teenager got a McDonald's receipt on his right arm.
Hashtag YOLO.
The tattoo parlor offered the ink of the tattoo to his left arm for free if he agreed.
You mean the receipt for the tattoo
right.
on his left arm? Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
this is a fail. Have a great day.
It's these days.
All right. Randomonium, 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 randomonium.
Welcome to Randomonium, where we are cooking with Jesus tonight.
Like Jesus coming back tonight, and he's gonna start here.
His comeback on Randomonium. Well,
Right now.
Well, no.
No?
Like we're doing an Easter episode all about cooking for that special day, or cooking for that whole week. Like holiday cooking should be a week thing because it's so good, especially with Easter candy because Easter candy is the best candy.
It is true. Cadbury eggs are the bomb diggity.
That's pretty agreeable. Like you need a week to eat it all.
That sounds like a terrible, terrible diet. A week of Cadbury eggs for everyone. So it probably will take. It takes me like a month if I get like a lot of candy, like a basket full with the bunny. It takes me a month.
That's not a thing for me.
Oh, well. We have Mel Boysen with us tonight, who's going to show us how to make chocolate nest in the classic deviled eggs.
Little ramen eggs.
They've been deviled.
They're pretty adorable. Yum! And who doesn't like deviled eggs? This gets me way excited for Easter, like the days when we used to have Easter egg hunts in the backyard. And this one time when I was really short and I spotted an egg in the tree and I just couldn't reach it. But then my sister took it and put it in her basket and I was devastated and started crying. And that is why I got the bigger Easter basket.
I should really stop letting you write the scripts because that was way too much reminiscing there, or too much information.
I mean, what would you rather reminisce about, Zach?
Well, the photography club went on a trip to the Badlands this past weekend.
I was there. I saw the Badlands. I stepped on those huge mounds of earth and it got extremely dirty to the point I had to throw away my shoes. But give us some other highlights.
You threw away your shoes?
Yeah, I threw away my shoes.
So did I. Well, actually, I think me, Mike, and you threw away our shoes. So it was kind of a disappointing trip. No, it really wasn't. All right, but it was cloudy, and we were hoping to shoot some sunrise and sunset, and it didn't really work out that way.
Oh, well. We also took an adventure to Las Vegas last week for the National Broadcasting Association show.
We surely did. So we got to see technology that we use here, but
much newer.
Better.
Yeah.
I appreciate what we have, but it's much better.
And we got to explore Las Vegas at night, right along the Strip and Fremont Street, which is a sight to see. It's definitely not Iowa.
Definitely not, no. It was quite an experience and a fun way to hang out with the digital media faculty.
They were quite fun. And that brings us back today, somehow, in this strange logic that makes sense. But up next we have Melanie showing us how to make deviled eggs. Stay with us.
Stay with us. Randomonium is back with the senior, Mel Boysen. She is here to show us how to make Easter nests. But first, we're going to go ahead and do our little interview standing up, which will be kind of different.
Kind of.
But go ahead and explain who you are. What are you doing here at BV?
Okay, so my name is Mel Boysen. I'm a senior here at BV. It's been fun 4 years, I guess. I'm a psychology major, and I really like cooking, so I guess that's why I'm here. I kind of got sucked into this. But
sucked into it? That's a really great way to explain how we get our guests here.
Oops.
Quick, you're going somewhere after BV.
Yes.
I heard a little rumor that you're going to maybe a U&I place.
Yes, I am. I was there today, and I got back 2 hours before the show started. So
that's how we do it.
That's how we do it. We pay them by the hour. We pay them by the hour. Go ahead and ask questions.
We're not starting. Okay. Do you like red or green grapes?
I like red.
Red.
Why?
Interesting.
Because the green are too sour.
I love the green.
Sour.
Love the green.
I like sour things. So, when did you learn to cook? Is there any cooking background in your family?
My mom is a baker, so she's got the baked goods covered, and ever since I was little, I've tons of little siblings, so I got nominated to cook, and I still do when I'm home on weekends.
Did they take like a vote? Like, sounds like you really got nominated then.
Yeah, there's no voting. I just have to make stuff. Like,
Do they have to eat what you make?
yeah,
Do they complain?
yeah, all the time.
Good, and she is our guest tonight.
Yay. So, can you play pool?
No, I can't. I suck at it.
You can't play pool. Can you swim in a pool?
Yes.
Do you like swimming?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, she likes swimming, so that's good.
Not pool.
Our special question that we normally like to ask our guests, and if you've ever watched Randomonium, if you watched our first season, it was, what was it?
Hippo.
Hippo, would you ride a hippo? But on our second season, it is, would you like to ride a water buffalo?
Yes. That would be awesome. Is there any way that could happen? Or?
Well, it's not in the budget, but next year we're looking at taking a trip.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
On site.
On site. Okay, you go ahead and ask the next question.
So, do you have any Easter cooking traditions?
We just make the deviled eggs every year. And
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah,
That's all you have?
that's all we do for Easter.
That's
This isn't a joke. Like,
No, this is not
There's
a
no
joke.
meat.
Like, I'm not in charge of that. I'm in charge of deviled eggs.
no.
And that's when you get 3 steps and you're good to go. Perfect. So what has been your favorite moment here at BV? You've got 4 years under your belt.
gosh.
You gotta pick one.
I don't know. Okay, I'd say my favorite moment would be going to Chicago on our MPA trips because we get like free reign when we go. So
You went crazy.
not like super crazy, but like getting lost in Chicago, that's been fun.
That sounds unsafe.
I would do it.
Fair.
So, what's your favorite thing to make overall?
My favorite thing to make overall would probably be like angel food cake.
Oh.
And I make like my own strawberry to go over top.
Oh,
Really?
gosh.
Why didn't we have her do that?
I don't know.
She sent us Pinterest recipes.
I was under
That
pressure.
were not angel food cake.
Ah, that's a great way to get sued. So, what is your favorite actor?
Ooh.
Who?
I'm
Or
gonna
who
is
Did
my
I
favorite
ask?
actor?
What is your favorite actor?
I'm gonna go with Heath Ledger as my favorite actor.
He's dead, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know. It
Oh.
was very depressing.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I cried.
Okay, we're not bringing that up right now.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh, favorite food. Anything pasta?
Anything
Like
pasta?
don't discriminate.
Don't discriminate. Haters don't hate. So do you play any instruments?
No,
No.
None?
I don't play.
This
That's
girl doesn't
surprising.
play pool or instruments. She cooks, and she cooks only. So,
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any other Easter traditions? Any Easter egg hunts or I don't know.
I guess we do have Easter egg hunts. I'm to the point where I have nieces and nephews now, so like it's awesome hiding eggs from them, like where they can't reach, because then it makes it entertaining for me.
Well, that's.
Yeah, it's kind
Did
of.
you hear her story? earlier?
It was pretty good.
That's how those nieces and nephews are going to go live on television one day. They're going to complain about how terrible of a person you are.
But they love me, so.
And then they're going to be co-hosts who
Right?
has to listen. So, would you rather have intelligence or good looks?
Intelligence.
Um,
I settled for both, so which is completely fine, and I understand why you would choose one or the other, but I definitely settled for both.
Good.
One last question. That's one question less.
Do you plan to cook in your future?
Yeah, like I cook a lot right now, and so.
You're just gonna keep doing
Like
it.
professionally or just like
I'm not
just to
Rachel
make the family?
Ray, so not going far. But yeah, I'll still cook.
You still cook? Not going far though. Good to hear. Perfect. So now we get to actually see what you do.
Yay.
So we got this done. We worked with you earlier on getting this done, but you want to go
Yes.
ahead and explain to our lovely audience out there on what does it take to make these things?
Easter
They don't
nests.
even know what these are yet.
Okay, these are little Easter nests, and like all of these recipes you can find on Pinterest. So if I screw something up, you can fix it. And so basically, you take these chow mein noodles, and you take 4 cups of these, and they're really cheap, so don't worry about it. Then you take a 4th cup of margarine or butter, and then you take.
I'll get the butter. If they don't
Oh,
know
you
what
butter.
butter is, we'll make sure that they know because it's godly.
Yeah, it's bad.
There we go.
Okay, so you take a fourth cup of that, and then you take half cup choc chips, and then marshmallow bag about that size, and then you melt all of this together.
Making the cameras go crazy right now. They're going so fast, they don't even know what to do.
You melt all these together, and then you take a fourth cup of peanut butter, melt that together, and then you throw
Skippy.
it in.
I've heard that Skippy's like the best peanut butter. Do you agree?
Skippy, yeah. Otherwise, Jif, if you're...
I mean,
Don't have
it's the big competition between Jif and Skippy.
I'm gonna have to go with Skippy. You take a vote.
I'm gonna go Skippy.
Skippy?
I'm a Skippy.
Well, that's true, because I asked her why we bought the most expensive kind, because I was gonna go...
You can't cheap out on peanut butter,
go
guys.
great value or something, which I respect. And
Yeah, that works.
back to the butter.
Oh, and then butter. So you melt chocolate chips, peanut butter, the butter, and marshmallows together. And then you throw in your chow mein noodles, and you mix them up, and then you put them on foil, like we have here.
Here, I'll hold this up for them.
Okay, don't drop it, don't drop it.
my
Oh.
God.
Here's a note. What we found out earlier is that they are so sticky, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. No, don't worry about it.
I'm scared.
They're literally...
I can't eat
fall off?
them if they're on the floor.
Okay.
No, I probably would.
So yeah, you
Okay.
can put them on foil or parchment paper, and you let them dry, which
They're
these
dry.
are sort of dry now. And then you take any kind of Easter candy you want, and you stick them in there, and you have a little bird's nest.
Look at that.
Isn't that adorable?
And this is totally on a college budget.
It is.
I mean, the studio. Oh, lower. All right. The studio paid for all of this. So if you need money, ask them. But other than that, we definitely. It was about $20. I think was the final price. So she's eating them right now.
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be speaking too. So thank you for showing us how to make these wonderful chocolate nested Easter treats. And I'm sure everyone's going to make for their own Easter.
They'll be on Facebook.
Yep. And so up next, she's going to show us how to make deviled eggs. Isn't that fun?
And I will try to set up a dare in which I will eat butter on live television if they are willing to do something. And there are people nodding, so I'll probably do it, and that's probably going to be disgusting for me. But on next, there will be a Beaver Idol promo before our commercial, so definitely check that out. That's on Saturday, April 26th, according to the video, during family weekend. So, see you after the short break.
My family's going to be there. Okay, sorry.
That's your line.
You're watching Randomonium, where we are cooking with Jesus tonight. Or more like Mel Boysen, showing us to make delicious food for Easter.
All right, so they weren't willing to bet anything, so I'm just going to do this because it sounds like a terrible idea, and we have the time for it. So right here, this is butter. I don't really like butter. I found that out really fast. Let's continue.
You can hear them in the back. Oh my gosh.
You go ahead and read my line.
Okay, well, we just learned how to make Easter nest, and now we're gonna make the delicious but tricky deviled eggs. Show us how, Melanie.
Okay.
I think he's throwing up back there.
Oh, that's gross. Okay, so first we have to boil the eggs. And so you put them in kind of a pot and make sure the water is at least an inch above the eggs. And you boil them until it's like going crazy, like the water's freaking out. Then you shut it off for 2 minutes, let them sit, and then take them out after 15 minutes. And then you can start cracking them, which is so much fun.
There are many.
So much fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we helped with the boiling of the eggs process. The rest of it she's going to do live on television.
Yeah.
We boiled these before, and I would like to point out that what she said is very important, so you need to watch the rerun of this, because if you Google how to boil an egg, there's like hundreds of ways to do it. Like you put the heat on, you take it off, you shake it 3 times, you tip it over on your head, put it back down. It's ridiculous. We didn't have you. So
I think
you
we
didn't
put it
know
on
that?
our head.
I didn't know
There's
that
a
way.
Russian way to boil eggs.
A Russian way?
A Russian way. There's not an American way.
Only Russian.
We eat butter.
He tried to do it, and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the way the Russians do it is they like crack it and then they like blow through the egg.
Like, why would you want spit all
okay.
over your egg?
Right
like
now, we're
humans.
just having our own monologue.
Okay,
sorry.
so basically, I crack the eggs like this. You smack it like that.
Let's get a close up on that.
Okay.
Yeah, look at
And you
that.
smack it like that. And usually you like crack it like that.
Oh.
And then usually, these are kind of cheap eggs, so like.
Oops.
Don't buy the cheap eggs.
Yeah, and then usually.
Don't buy the cheap peanut butter either.
Yeah, because like you need Skippy. So usually these are supposed to peel off really, really easily. As you can tell, it's not happening probably because they're deviled eggs and yeah.
That's why we got the spare one.
Our bad.
Yep, so just pretend like this is going well. Okay.
I'll take that one.
You gonna take that one?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, you continue.
Okay, and
I'll
so
peel this.
then means we're gonna make these into little chicks.
Yay.
I'm gonna move this
That's a
cutting board
peeled
back.
egg right there.
Yep,
So
this is a peeled egg. It doesn't have a shell.
We did that before the show.
Okay.
So it doesn't just come like that.
True.
Gotta make sure they don't know that.
Okay.
They won't know.
It
Try
means-
this
They
at
should
home.
make eggs like
Yeah.
that, though.
Okay. It means you want to make these into little chicks and make them cute and look like you have some skills. You cut a third of the top up, and then you have your yolk there, and then you just pop it out, which is really easy, and it should be. I don't know about this one. So basically, you get your yolk in there, blah, blah,
I'll
blah.
be gentle though, because
Yes.
you're trying to make a chicken here, not a
Okay.
murderer. I
Okay,
don't know where
that
to go
works.
with that,
Yeah.
You're just going to keep peeling that.
I am gonna.
And so you basically take your yolks, mash them up so they're nice and fine. And then it's time for the mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Can we buy the cheap stuff on that?
We did.
You can if you want to. I'm guessing that's what we're
Great
using now.
value is a great value for the dollar, and if you're a
Good old
college
Walmart.
student, feel
It
free
works.
to use this.
Okay, and you're supposed to put a third of a cup, and I'm so used to making eggs that I can usually guesstimate a third of a cup right away.
She's that good, guys.
This is Rachel Ray's on steroids
This is
right
Rachel
now.
Ray college version.
College version.
Okay.
Rachel Ray doesn't measure, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you
I don't watch
put
her.
third cup mayonnaise, and then this is gonna sound really weird, but you're supposed to put 3 tablespoons of pickle juice in it.
3 tablespoons. That's 3 tablespoons. She's
Just pour that in there.
Yeah.
just measuring it.
And these can change depending on how you like your eggs.
I didn't get all the stuff off.
I would like to eat.
We're not even paying attention over
I
here.
know.
She's just mixing. She's got it.
So while we were
Wow.
mixing, is there a utensil that would probably be better than a fork, or do you usually use a fork?
I usually use a fork.
Use a fork, guys.
Yep.
Oh, you're like spitting all over the place.
Don't tell the viewers that.
And then I usually put mustard in them, but like not this time. And then
Oops.
I can't help
recipe does
it.
not call
I've
for
been
that.
gone all day, so this is kind of. And then you put salt and pepper to taste.
These are
These
sponsored
are really
by.
cute.
Yeah,
So,
right.
like, look at this.
Let's get a nice shot of that, right there. Those are
Maybe not.
sponsored by our professor, Jerry Johnson. He brought those from his family.
Surprised they weren't like any Mickey themed, but you know, they
Yeah, it
kind of go
happens.
with the Easter theme here.
Yeah, I moved it out of the way there.
Like it works. Okay, and then you can add mustard, but like we don't have mustard, so just bear with me.
If you don't have mustard, you just
It'll
don't
be
add
fine.
it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bring this to the side. Usually, okay, these aren't the greatest eggs, but see, here's your empty eggs, and then you just set them somewhere like that, or you can cut the bottoms down so they stay up straight, so it actually looks like a chicken. Okay, and then you take your mixture and you put it in a little bag.
This is exciting.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It's only getting more intense, guys.
I can't
Like,
help
If you
it.
ever watch
this
your
is
mother cook,
professional. Like when you start using piping, but not piping correctly, it's pretty professional.
yeah. So if you don't have the correct equipment to use for piping, you just buy the cheap sandwich
Plastic
bags.
bags?
I mean, we didn't even buy a Ziploc bag because
Yeah.
this was in my room.
Okay, we'll make sure everyone
Oops.
gets to see this right here. So you cut
That big? Oh,
the tip
okay.
off of. No, not that big.
Well,
I think
It
that's fine.
works.
Okay.
And
Like-
so then it makes it easier to pour into the egg.
Yeah, and then you just fill it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, it works. And so make it so it starts falling out of the egg.
There you go.
Ooh,
Cute.
that
little
is some fancy
eggs.
stuff.
Yes.
All right,
so
now we got
there's
the.
filling, and then we're gonna make it look like an actual chicken. Make it look cute and Easter. So you can take your carrots and dice them up really fine, like little.
Carrots.
Yes.
Small little carrots here. So don't eat them.
Oh,
Too late. Yeah, and then you just cut them into little triangles.
it's really bad to do a cooking show with us.
It's okay. Like
Yeah,
this
we
is my
just eat
first
everything.
cooking show, so like
This is our first
yeah.
cooking
So
show.
like it's okay. And so you have little. Where are they at?
Yeah.
Little
there you go.
triangles.
They're hard to
Okay.
catch.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
fireflies.
And those are gonna be the beaks of the chicks.
Aww.
And then you
Here, I'll
take.
hold one up
Oh,
for
you're gonna
him.
hurt 'em? Oh, that's really small.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They're not going to get that.
Nope.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. See that? That's the
cute.
nose.
You understand.
Yep.
They understand.
Okay.
All right, we cannot spend more time on that. so.
And then to make the eyes, you take pickles from your pickle juice, and you cut them
So
into
clever.
little strips.
I hope people are writing notes.
Yeah. I'm just making this up, kind of. Okay. So you get really, really small ones, And so then you stick them on your little
It's
chip.
gonna be difficult. This is the hard part. There's no tool for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
No piping thing going on here.
And then stick the nose.
Aww.
And then you put the little head on.
Oh my gosh, stop. This is too much.
Look
And
at
there's
that.
your little chick.
They got a nice shot of that.
Oh my god.
That
oh
is what
my
you call
gosh.
And that's your little chicks.
Adorableness.
Wonderful. So that is what we have for the little. Here, I'll hold this up for them.
Don't drop it.
Don't drop it.
I'm gonna eat it.
So normally we have the mix for a lot more of them. They're kind of
Is it
punching
kind of
out.
fun?
Yeah, a little bit, but the whole more of the story is that his hat doesn't fit very well. But thank you, Melanie, for being on the show tonight and showing us how my mother would cook a chicken. This is a baby chick. So stay tuned.
And to end the show, it's craft time with Chelsey.
Yes,
Yay,
Chelsey.
stay tuned for awesome Randomonium fun. Yes.
She's so excited. I'm so proud of her. We have reached the end of Randomonium-ish because now we have arts and crafts time with Chelsey Goetz.
It's me.
Goetz.
We would like to thank Melanie again for teaching us how to make these adorable Easter nests, which are not here, and the deviled eggs.
That I ate the hat off of.
Good one, Zach.
It was, okay, make sure you measure the pickle juice. It gets strong really fast. So, and now Chelsey will teach us how to make an unusual way to dye Easter eggs. So some of you have done different ways using like a spoon and dropping food dye.
That's how I did it at the library all the time.
That's how I did it too.
That's right. So you can access these crafts and recipes on our Facebook page after the show.
She's always wanted to say that.
If you want to do these.
She wants to do a cooking show by herself.
Maybe.
That's true. So that'd be a great way to like us and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Yeah,
And
it's your.
Our next episode will be on Thursday, May 1st, and we'll be doing a Beautification Day special.
Yes, so thanks for watching. Go ahead and take it away, Chelsey.
Okay, first, you want to get a nice tin foil out here, and then you want to add some shaving cream. That's right, shaving cream, and spread it all out here. And then you'll take a spoon and spread it all out and
Rushing right
smooth
through
that
this.
all
You gotta
out.
make sure they know what's going on.
Yeah, and then you'll take food coloring and just plop it down in there. Plop it down in there. Plop it in there, guys. And then you'll mix it all up. You'll want to get it.
You're supposed to hold it down.
Yeah, and then you'll smooth that all out.
Here, let's tilt it down a little
Okay,
bit. Let
okay,
go.
no,
You let
no,
go.
okay. Well, you got to put it down here now.
Okay.
And then you'll take your egg, hard-boiled or the blown out ones, like I don't know. Anyway, so
What other options are there? We did find at Walmart that there
And
are
then-
plastic alternatives, so if you don't like killing chickens, then choose the plastic
and
ones.
then you'll want to roll it in here until it's completely covered.
Get everything out of the way so they can see.
Right? Completely covered.
And use a plastic glove. It's very important that you use a plastic glove because you will get dye all over yourself.
And then you'll let it sit for 5 minutes, and then you'll wipe it off with a paper towel, and you'll end up
With
this. Yes, a nicely dyed egg. I mean,
Yes.
you might not be able to see it so well on television here, but I mean, it's
Oh,
pretty fun
yes.
stuff.
A live zoom.
A nice cheap way of dyeing your eggs. So,
Also,
hopefully
if it cracks, it smells like an old man. Because
and it's recommended to wear a glove, guys.
Yeah,
because
I
this
already
is what
said
happened
that.
to your. Oh, I don't know.
And
I don't
then-
know what you say.
And then you just top it with a little hat.
Mwah.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye.